Welcome to the big Sunday game, HQTs. It's coming home. What a great day to be English as the lads continue to make us proud out there in Russia. Now, if you don't support the Three Lions, just bear with us for now. Harry came with the epic hat trick. Our own Jesse Lingard scored big and then hit the shoot dance to celebrate. What a match! Absolutely incredible. How are you celebrating right now? Let me know in the chat. In the words of Kane, bring on Belgium. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your excitable presenter at your phone's epicenter. And this is HQ with a huge stash of cash just for you. Now, the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap the answer. If you get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, you win or split the cash. If you want a better chance of winning, an extra life can help you there. Have your friends sign up to HQ with your code to snag one of those. And tonight, we are giving away a World Cup worthy £8,000. That's enough to live like a baller for a day or so. Get shoot dance lessons from Block Boy JB and pop some expensive champers as well. But before you spray it, you've got to lay it. Let's get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. Which of these plays videos at a higher quality than a DVD? Blue Whale, Blue Moon, Blu-ray. DVDs are pretty much extinct at this point, aren't they? Blue whales may have a ridiculously large resolution, but good luck playing a video on one of them. They're slightly smaller. C sibling, the Blu-ray. Blu-ray is your winning answer here. 215,000 off. You don't need to feel blue. You got that right. A Blu-ray disc is capable of storing several hours of high-quality video or several months' worth of Star Wars prequels. Moving on to Q2. When a person turns 100 years old, what do they receive from the British monarch? Bacon bandage, glow bracelet, telegram. From the 20th century, that is. Used to be called. We spend our whole lives leveling up, but what's the reward for reaching the big 00, making DVDs look futuristic? It's a telegram. Yeah, get a telegram from the Queen. 208,000 off. Yeah, told us so. All centenarians receive a telegram from the Queen. So will she be sending herself one in 8 years? I wonder. It's shout out time, everyone. Hello to Louis Green, who was eliminated on Q1 earlier today. Hope you're still in right now. Hi to Sophia from Cameron. Hello to Lewis, Ed, Tom, Alex and Jamie. Hi, Will and Sarah, who've been stuck in the office all day. Brandon and Carrie FaceTime each other to play HQ. How'd you pull that off? Hi, Megan, Cam, Tanzin in Cornwall, Nicole and Chris in Manchester, and Steve and Nick in London. Also a very happy birthday to Brenda James in Liverpool. Love Steve and Jen. Ellie and Charlotte, congrats on your anniversary. Good luck to all of you players in the game. Are you ready for Q3? Of course you are. Which of these is a button often seen on the homepage of Google? I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling silly. I'm feeling a bit hot. How are you feeling? If you went for feeling silly here, then guess how you're about to feel. Searching with your sunglasses on. It's I'm feeling lucky. Who's lucky right now? 204,000 of you are. Now, the button takes you straight to the first ranked result for your search. So that'll be Wikipedia then. Every time, right? Q4. The comedian Al Murray is also known by which nickname? Inspector Gadget, Honey Monster, Pub Landlord. Al Murray, he is hilarious. He has a mouth on him. He may be fond of amber liquid, but that is not honey that he's drinking. Go, get wasted. He's the pub landlord. Yes, he is. And who's sipping on that 176,000 of you are. Murray ran as a candidate in the 2015 general election looking to unseat Nigel Farage. He may have personally failed, but Farage still lost his seat. Q5. In the music business, what does the term A&R mean? Album and release, artist and repertoire, anthem and rhythm. A&R. I used to want to be an A&R when I was growing up. True story. I have a few theories of my own, but what does A&R actually stand for? Finishing their own job title with a French flourish. Artists and repertoire. 58,000 of you flourishing. This was a savage question, though. It was here on Q5, our first of the game. We lost over 100,000 of you there. Unfortunately, 58,000 still in the game, heading towards that cash, now turning schmucks into bucks. They're the part of a record label that scout the talent and develop them commercially, turning them into stars. Q6, what does the number of capsules of the London Eye represent? London boroughs, Royal Parks, London bridges. Have you ever counted those capsules? It's Europe's tallest Ferris wheel, but who knew it had this much depth as well? Lifting you up so you can see most of them. It's the London boroughs. That's what they represent at 51,000 if you repping hard. Now, there are 8 royal parks and 33 bridges in London, but the 32 pods of the eye represent the 32 city districts. Yes, they do. Q7. In the 15th century, the first so-called bonfire of the vanities took place in which city? Florence, Paris, York. Don't burn my vanities. We burn effigies of Guy Fawkes every year, but who roasted their makeup and mirrors back in the 1400s, giving us half of the Ninja Turtles? Florence, the city of Florence, got it burning 30,899 if you're keeping the game lit. A monk told locals the apocalypse was coming. They needed to burn everything that might tempt them to sin. Q8, who was the first American to orbit the Earth? Buzz Aldrin, John Glenn, Chuck Yeager. You spin me right round, spin me right round. He was the first man to wee on the moon, TMI, but Buzz was nearer the back of this line, supermaning around the world in 1962. It was John Glenn, the astronaut in question, his 16,234 of you, floating onwards. Now, Glenn circled the world 3 times on board the Friendship 7 before splashing down safely in the Atlantic Ocean. Q9, a village in Greater Manchester hosts an annual world championship in which event? Black pudding throwing, nettle eating, gravy wrestling. We have some strange traditions in the UK. They all sound absolutely ridiculous, but what do you expect from a village called Ramsbottom? Food fighting from a distance, black pudding throwing. That is the championship. 9,083 if you ate that one. Hundreds of people take part in this eccentric English tradition. Fun times, lobbing black puddings at a tower of Yorkshire puddings. It's quite the pudding fest they have there. Q10, what was the last foreign language movie nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? Life is Beautiful, The Artist, and more. It's hard to get that nomination. 3 films that will make you thankful for subtitles, but who had their fingers crossed in 2013? A Tale of French Love Without the Tongues, Amour, Mi Amour. And that was another savage question. This is double the sausage going on tonight. What is happening here? About 8,000 of you gone. 1,852 if you're loving that one, though. Mikhail Haneke's masterpiece didn't win for Best Picture, but it did win Best Foreign Language Film. So how about that? Q11, just 2 more to go. Let's do it. The archaic English phrase lusty gallant did not indicate which of the following: Tudor dance, tipsy gentleman, pale red colour. Lusty gallant. Gonna add that to my daily vocabulary. A trio of totally different things, but which of them has avoided being called a lusty gallant, saving the lust for the arts instead? It never meant a tipsy gentleman. How tipsy can a gentleman get, though? 1,259 of you staggering forth. Pale red carpet at the ready, because we're Tudor dancing into the final round. 1,259 players left in the game, another 101 using their extra lives to get back in. £8,000 up for grabs. Go get that Wonga, players. Q12. Of these 3 names, which was the most popular for baby girls in England in 2016? Meghan, Harriet, Molly. At least Sharon's not as common these days. Used to be so common. We were joined by almost 5,000 Olivias that year, but which of these ladies came away with 1,083 babies to their name? It'll be popular this year, but Meghan was rather rare in 2016. Made famous by Quimby, Harmon and Ainsley. That's right, it's Harriet for the win. And we have 379 winners, my lovelies. Well done! Massive congrats to our 379 winners. In tonight's big game, you are taking home £21 and 11p. We've got Tom Flan, we've got Dino Boy Rex with the big eyes going on right there. We've got Crossy09, he's smiling. We've got Slava, we've got a bunch of other winners as well. What are you going to do with that cash? Maybe change your name to Harriet, even though that's probably free. Get some antique DVDs or send your own telegram back to the Queen. There's a lot you can do with the cash. One epic game on an epic day. Thank you for playing HQTs. That was an absolute blast. I'm Shazza and you can find me on the socials. You know where? I'm right here. Let me know how you scored tonight. Can't wait to find out. And I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. BST for another 12 rounds of epic trivia and a chance for you to win £1,000. Until then, 3 lions for life. Bye.